Welcome back to the channel. I'm Sean. Lauren and Aiden are inside. When we last left off, I think we did an update at the maybe end of February, early March. It was 40 degrees out and sunny. Today is actually Easter weekend here in Colorado. And as you can see, we've got snow everywhere. This episode, it's going to be a little bit of a mash of footage. A little bit of the stuff with getting chickens and getting prepped for the homestead. A little bit with the RV remodel and what we're getting ready to do there.
Don't come in there.
No, the police in there.
Oh no. Why are the police in our RV?
Because they would take you away.
I want to finish the RV remodel.
This is the project that never ends. So yes, I would love for you to actually finish it.
I know, but we're not that far off. All I've got to do, like up here, is really just touch up. You know, we've got these little wall panels now to help keep that from bowing out. We've got the bench seat all the way in the back. Since I don't need it as an office, that can be Aiden's little sleep area. I think we could build a little table right here in front of the window to replace the dinette. We just have to finish a little bit of backsplash there and some trim work, but it's getting pretty close.
We need to figure out Franken closet. That's the biggest issue in this.
Yes. Well, Franken closet and this broke because Aiden kept getting on it, so I need to figure out how to strengthen that. But
paper.
Kyle and Michelle are coming to a visit.
I know, I'm so excited.
All right, welcome back. It is March Madness tournament time, but we're out in the RV working on some touch-up paint, some spar urethane to protect the paint, and then finishing this backsplash. Okay, so we got the dresser pretty much finished.
Now we got to do some paint now.
We got to do some paint. Aiden's been wanting to use the miter saw, which I'm using to cut the backsplash and some of the wood, but it's coming along, isn't it, bud? Let's go in and finish March Madness and eat some dinner.
And we got to do some glue. We got to do some glue.
Is that what that's for?
Yeah, it goes right in, and then I get this, so the glue can come out, and then do that glue, and the paint.
Oh.
We just press this, and then we just do this. Then we pull this back, or that. Then we pull it out.
I think the spar came out looking good. I'm liking the dresser. Can't wait to finish the backsplash along there, get the windows framed out. This thing's gonna look good. It is Sunday, March 9th, which means daylight savings time, longer days, warmer weather. So we are out starting to plan things for the homestead. So Aiden is over here. We just finished setting up our compost bin. What you doing, bud?
Get some more in.
You're getting some more in. That is our leftover firewood ash that's going into the compost bin along with our eggshells, fruit peels, other stuff like that. Mama wanted to walk up and start looking at maybe the area for the goats.
Yes.
Possibly pigs.
Hopefully pigs.
So,
well, we also need to plan grain storage and hay storage too.
So why don't we tell them a little bit about our homestead, what we have to work with here, and what our plans are.
Okay, we have what, roughly 3.5 acres,
I thought 3 acres, but sure.
Something like that. Less than 4, more than 3, less than 4. Somewhere in there. And so we have like a wooded area back behind the house. So we're thinking we're gonna put the goats and the pigs up there so that they get some shade in the summer, but it's also a little closer to the house compared to where we're planning on putting the chickens, which is down in the flat acre or acre and a half down in front of the house.
Well, we'll take the goats down there.
Yes, we will.
And let them graze.
To graze during the day. But for water transportation, for the most part, there's a spigot up behind the house.
And we'll walk up and show them there real quick.
Yes. So that's kind of what we're thinking as far as lay of the land and where we're going to put things. And hopefully it ends up being a good place because, frankly, we don't really know what we're doing. So we're down in the area in front of the house. It's about an acre and maybe an acre and a half that we're calling the pasture. And you can see where it runs over to our neighbor's land there with their horse. And so we're gonna use this for our mobile chicken coop, our chicken tractor. And then we're gonna bring the goats down and so they can graze it a little bit too, but their overnight place is gonna be up above the house.
All right, there's the house up there. And we've got all the way over to the road. That's where Lauren was standing at, that little corner post. And all of this back over to where Lauren and Aiden are saying hi to our neighbor's horse.
This is Rose. She's very sweet. We've trained her well with carrots and apples. She always comes to the fence when we come outside.
So we picked up the first 4, actually I guess 5 pallets today. We've seen some plans for both chickens and goats where you can reuse pallets you can get for free to build like the barn structure. So for the goats, we need a place to milk them. We need a place for them to have shelter at night. And so these pallets are gonna come in handy when we start building out that structure. Okay, so this is the other area that we are thinking about for goats. You can see the property line where the fences are, but basically right up to that electric box and all the way around is one little area. And then you got the house right back down there.
So, we're going to see the homestead.
Okay, so what is our order of operations? We're early March. Yeah. We're getting chickens in
hopefully
April.
At the beginning of April, yeah.
And she said goats really whenever.
Whenever, yeah.
But we have no fencing.
We have no fencing.
No structures.
No structures. We have no food. We have
and no plan. What are you waiting on?
Uncle come and sell.
What you doing, bud?
Roasting.
You're roasting? Are you roasting or is the marshmallow roasting?
The marshmallows. I know two. I'm roasting. There's search there. There's search there.
Yeah. Aiden, are you excited for a visit from the Wandering Shores?
That's right.
You've been asking about Kyle and Michelle.
Michelle got
Lauren?
Oh, it needs to cook more.
You weren't kidding when you said you wanted it burned.
Yeah, like burned.
I might have forgot to tell you.
Oh, what's that?
But you have quite a bit of work to do in the RV while you and Michelle are here.
That Prowler has been a 2+ year project. Yeah, I'm excited. I like projects like that, and hopefully the boss won't, have me out there all day, every day, working for like 8 hours.
We'll ask her. Are you gonna crack the whip, boss?
Oh, yeah. Because if not, it's not gonna get done.
Michelle, you'll get some quiet time away from Kyle. He'll be busy.
That's a bonus. That's a bonus. Want it?
Aiden, how's your s'mores?
Good.
Good.
And I'm gonna do this one now. I need this one.
The chicks themselves.
I need put one in, put one in.
Well, I think that they're gonna.
Did we come into Ace for chicks?
No. Are we leaving with chicks? Yes.
Tell me what you got in the box.
I got 6 in the box.
You got chicks. So does this make us official homesteaders?
We got 12 chicks right before Easter.
Hi, your homestead's officially started. You got your first.
We got chickens on a whim, or chicks on a whim, I guess.
Well, egg prices are so high, you gotta make that joke. So, 7 months we'll have eggs?
Did you see that one? Easy, don't hold its neck, hold its body. Help me blow on it. Well, I wanted to be able to tell them apart so that we can like hold them evenly. And so I figured this might be the best way to be able to tell them apart.
And why do you want to be able to hold them?
So that they're friendly and nice to Aiden. They'll probably
And then we know which one Dagny ate.
Daddy's not gonna eat any of them.
Dagny, are you gonna eat the chickens?
1 week later.
What you doing, Kyle?
I'm shoveling my roof.
Why?
Well, because somebody, we won't mention any names, told me it was going to be 70 and sunny the entire time we were here in Colorado. Instead, we got anywhere between 10 and 12 inches of snow, and it's still snowing.
What do you think of the snow, Aiden?
Good. Well, we're trying to do snow angels.
You're trying to do snow angels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
The last couple of weeks have been pretty nice, but we've gotten at least 10 to 12 inches so far. Power is out. I woke up, saw the red light was out on the chickens, and at first I thought maybe the bulb just blew, but when I looked around, saw all the power is out. Apparently the power is out in the entire valley. I think we're expecting another 10 inches today. It's supposed to snow all day. So we're getting Aiden out to do a little snow sledding. Got Kyle and Michelle back there trying to clean up all the snow outside of their RV. Benefit for them, they have power and they can run a generator. They're used to boondocking. But since we're back in the house, we have no power in the house. So this should be a fun day. What are you doing, bud?
Put them over there.
Why?
That can't be mine.
Are you putting them in the snow because our refrigerator doesn't have power? And you need to keep them cold? The chicks are getting a lot bigger. They came out this morning. Their red light was off. That's how we figured out power was off. But thankfully, They stayed warm enough. They were all huddled together, and now we've got them by the fire.
Struggling to understand. We tried to explain power lines and electricity and things that don't work when you don't have electricity. He was not having it. So thankfully Kyle and Michelle are here, and they have like a pretty decent battery bank on their RV and their generator going, so he was able to go over and watch probably Handyman Hal.
An update video. I'm intentionally pointing them away from some of the updates you've been working on.
Oh.
But you've been here since near the beginning.
Yeah.
The first weekend, Memorial Day, I ripped out the bunkhouse that was back behind you. I ripped out half the dinette. But since then, you were part of removing that wall right there.
Yeah, there used to be
You
a
were-
wall right here.
You were part of removing the wall behind me and extending the bathroom.
Oh yeah, because the couch used to be sitting over there.
Yeah, but I'm waiting. I want to do a full reveal video of the finished product, so that's why I'm pointing them away from what you've been working on. But what do you think of the evolution of the Prowler?
And it's come a long way, and it's ever changing. I thought in January, February, whatever it was of 23, we were making steps towards what it was going to look like ultimately, but it's changing again.
The next day.
All right, it is Sunday afternoon of Easter weekend. It is a beautiful day. All the snow is melted off. Kyle and I are gonna get back to work on the RV, wrap up the weekend, but I think that'll wrap up today's episode. Can't wait till next time. We've got a huge surprise, and Aiden and I are heading out camping with the Wandering Shores, so we'll see you then.
So, we're going to see the homestead. There's some junk in my mouth.
There's some junk on your face, bud. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go look at where the pigs and goats might go. The goaty goats.
Your face is
dirty.